Go get the car. Bus door open. Ah, it's probably locked now. Vehicle. Lock. Turning heaters on when we're getting cold. Seatbelt on. Maybe keyboard pad in again, so I've got the cable from there. Controller. So I need to get the cable from right, so what we're going to do is go insert our First Amendment rights on the we don't want to park right next to it. Well, we'll probably park somewhere near we need to find a good place to park where we can walk up to the prison. Is that a parking spot? Probably don't want to park there. Probably want to park over here somewhere. I want to be sure that we don't go on prison property. That's where I follow. Jesus. Get out of it. Find a lay-by down here. I got the fruits now. Too far away? There's another lay-by down there. Vehicle, engine, lock, off. Oh, we need to grab our camera. walk over to the prison. Hopefully my car won't despawn over there. It'll be a bit of a yikes if it does. Want to nonchalantly walk over them. Can we get a view from over here? Yes, we can. Hell awaits, certainly does. And then flags, stiff as a diffing. Look at the guard towers. Probably change the keybind from it because that was the interaction menu. Of a beautiful guard tower. These cars in the parking lot can't quite make the registration plates from out here. Flags are still stiff as anything. What are the satellites on top of that? Why does a prison need so many satellites? Lay my arm. Doesn't really flow. Police officer, man. People on this road apparently 25. So as far as I'm aware, private property starts at like that line there, just in front of where their barriers are. Oh, he's quick, isn't he? He'll be in here in a minute.
Hello, sir, you can't be recording here. This is private property.
What do you mean I can't be here? This is private property, this is a public road.
Sir, this is government property. Please leave the premises.
No, that is government property. Over there.
Sir, can you please leave the premises? I'm going to have to contact the local police.
Contact the local police? Oh, I don't care. What's your name, sir?
What's your name, sir?
I don't wish to identify myself.
Okay, sir, if you're not going to identify yourself, I don't have to identify myself.
Well, you do, because you're in the course of your sworn duties.
Sir, my name tag's on my shirt. You can go ahead and have a look at it.
Williams. name Williams?
Yeah.
Your corrections and rehabilitation officer.
Yes.
Shit. Let's see where I'm going.
So can you please stop filming me?
So you're in a public place. I was happily just filming the prison. You walked over into my space. If you just leave me to my video recordings, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, so can I know what are you recording this for? Is it private use, public use?
It's for my own personal use. But whatever I want to use it for. I could put it on a website. I could just keep it for my own records.
Okay, so do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Nope.
Okay.
Is there any reason you need to see my ID?
Yep. Okay, here's the PD.
Nice plate. That's a police officer. Code 2 and everything, just for a guy asserting his rights.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Oh, officer. You,
Is everything okay?
police officer. Yeah, everything's fine with me, officer. How about you?
I'm good. Getting some good photographs around.
Yep, yeah, it's nice spot. Just taking a
Yeah, but
picture
the
of
thing
them
is
flags.
that this spot is not to be allowed to be photographed or videoed because this is the penitentiary.
Is that a
There are a
law,
lot of
sir, or is that
confidential
a...
things going around.
Well, is
Well,
that
it
a
is
law or
a
is that a policy?
governmental. Is it a government area? And there are a lot of confidential things
I don't
going
think it is,
around
sir.
here.
I think this is public area. It's over here. I think where the barriers start is where the prison private property line is.
Yes, but for me, I can assume that you're gathering intelligence right now about the penitentiary. Maybe you're trying to, I don't know, do things that you're not supposed to do.
Well,
I don't have a problem with you
in
filming
a
me.
high,
I don't
high-vis
have.
jacket. Do people
Yep.
gathering intelligence normally wear high-vis jackets?
I don't know. Maybe you're trying to be out of the normal things that people do while gathering intelligence. So we won't suspect you. But I don't know, sir. I don't mind you filming me. You can film me over there. But filming
Sorry,
the...
what's your name, officer?
My name is Daniel. I'm Deputy Chief of Police, and
Your badge number?
badge number is 202.
Okay, a lot of movement going on inside that prison. Something happened.
What happened?
I just see a lot of guards moving around. You get some footage of...
Yeah, it's normal
mobilizing.
procedures. Are you tracking down the guard movements? Sir, can I get your
I'm not checking down the...
can I get
guards'
your
movements.
ID? Any identification card?
No, you can't, officer.
And why is that?
Because I don't want to give it. Do you suspect me of a crime?
Well, I suspect you didn't do any crime, you didn't commit any crime, but I do suspect that you can do a crime. So As my job as a police
well,
officer
I
of
don't,
the
I don't
law.
believe I have to identify myself unless you suspect me of a crime. Am I being detained, officer?
No, you're not being detained. You're free to leave. But, sir, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm moving over here to get a better shot at this guy over there.
Yeah. Sir, I'm talking to you. Can you stop, please? Thank you. As the law says that if you are asked to, you need to present your identification card to a police officer.
I don't think it does, officer. I
Yes,
think
it does.
if I'm driving a motor vehicle, I do, but unless you suspect me of committing a crime, which do you suspect me of committing a crime? Do you think this is illegal, officer?
What you're doing is illegal.
What?
So
filming in a public place is illegal, is it?
No, filming that way is totally okay and legal, but filming the prison is not legal.
I think you'll find I can record anything that I can see from public property.
Well, not quite. Try to go and record the embassy. Look what happens.
I can record the embassy. Nothing's stopping me from recording the embassy. I can't go in the embassy. I can't step on their private property.
the law stops you from doing that, sir. So I'm the law, and I stop you from doing that.
Check
What
the
you're
law,
doing?
officer, because I think you find we have a
Well,
free
I know the
press.
law. You might want to go and check the law for yourself. I know the law.
Do you not think I checked it before I came out?
You might have checked it, but you're trying your luck.
A First Amendment protected activity.
There's no problem with the First
protected by the
Amendment.
First Amendment. You can't.
Yes,
you can't
but
stop me from
filming
recording
a
anything I can see from a
penitentiary,
public
filming a
place.
penitentiary. No, filming a penitentiary is not protected by the First Amendment. You can film me. You can film the lovely security guard over here. You can film everything that is around us, but you cannot
Okay, I'll
film.
film everything that's around us. This prison is indeed.
But you cannot film the prison.
No, the prison is around us. You said I can film everything around us. You seen how these flags are just sticking out like they're frozen? Are the flags frozen? Do the flags get frozen? Security guard.
What frozen?
So, Mr. Williams, Williams. Do the flags always get frozen?
Right, so, sir, if you're failed to identify, this is against the law.
It's not, officer. I think you might
Yes,
want
it
to
is.
contact your dispatch and.
This is a lawful command, and failing to
It's not a lawful
identify
command
is against the law.
Unless you suspect I've committed a crime or a crime is going to be committed, then yeah.
I do suspect such a thing. I do suspect such a thing.
You suspect me of committing a crime. You can justifiably prove in court that you think that I'm about to commit a crime in a high-vis jacket, holding a camcorder. That's what you think.
If not now,
Am I
in
being
2
detained,
weeks,
officer?
3 weeks, you can. What?
I think you've already said that I'm not being detained, so.
Yeah, you can go.
I'll be going straight to your superiors at the PD. Maybe I'll record the police station. Am I allowed to record the police station, officer?
You can
Or is
record
that
the police
against
station, but you cannot
your
record
laws?
inside it.
The laws of.
You can record the police
Officer,
station, but not
what was your name
whatever
again,
inside it.
officer?
Daniel.
So, according to Officer Daniel, I cannot record the prison,
Right.
but I can apparently record the county jail, which is at the lockup, which is at the police station. I can record all around there. I can record officers coming and going, whether they be.
You cannot record the jail. I told you, you can record outside. You cannot record the jail.
I am recording outside.
No,
am I
but
not?
you're
I'm not outside.
recording
Am
the
I not
jail.
standing on a public road?
Yes, you are.
Can
but this
you see
road
this
is leading
prison?
to the penitentiary.
Can you see this prison on Google Earth?
Sir, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Well, you are
You-
arguing
whether
with
you-
me, aren't you?
Okay, I'm not gonna argue
Well,
with
you are
you.
arguing
Whether
with me.
you're
'Cause
leaving
saying,
the area
you're saying I can't,
or you're not.
and I'm saying I
No,
can't.
whether you're leaving the area
You're not detaining
or I'm
me.
gonna arrest you.
What, are you going to arrest me for recording, are you?
Yep.
Are you going to arrest... You do know that if you arrest me, then I'll be suing.
You'll be what?
I'll be suing.
Yeah, you can sue whatever you want,
for
but you will not gonna win that.
I think you find I will. I think you find this is
Oh,
so
I have enough charges.
So is it a law that I can't record the prison, or is it just police policy or city policy?
This is a safety policy, and there's a law saying you cannot record governmental institutes.
I think you find there's not. So I think you find it's protected by the First Amendment. You can record anything that can be seen from a public place, whether it be governmental, it can be the Department of Homeland Security, it could be the goddamn White House, the Pentagon. You
Sir,
record all
I'm
that
just
shit,
doing
as
my
long as
job.
you're not
I'm
on
just
there.
doing my
Oh,
job.
you're not
I don't know what
you're
you.
not doing your job, are you? Because you're telling me your
Why-
job is to.
Why are you even recording?
Because I want to.
You have any
Because I
good
can.
reason why you're recording? Are you doing a documentary?
No, I'm recording. I'm recording for my personal use and for use possibly on my website.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you to stop doing what you're doing, unless you wanna get arrested. Because you will.
I don't want to get arrested, officer. But you can't arrest me
I'm
for recording at a public place.
I'm being really nice to you, but I can not nice.
Right,
So
but
you better
full
leave
disclosure,
the area.
Officer, I obviously have no ill intent to you or this security guard over here, but I am armed. Obviously, I'm not gonna go for that firearm. I'm not gonna. Just full disclosure, there is a weapon about my person. It is a registered firearm.
No problem with that.
It's
This is the
obviously not illegal in this
this
state
is the
to-
Second Amendment. This is the Second Amendment. There is
And
no
the First
problem with that as long as
Amendment,
it's registered to you.
Also, the First Amendment allows me to record anything I can see from a public place. This prison is in a public place. Like, it's right next to
No,
this
but
public
this road leads to the penitentiary, and you cannot record the penitentiary.
Well, I've been recording all this
Because-
time, and my delete button's broken.
All right, for
One
now, sir, for now, I'm gonna assume that you're gathering intelligence. So if you don't want to get arrested, you better turn off the camera, delete all your records from
I
that
don't have to delete
area,
anything that I've
and leave the area.
recorded. I will leave the area, but I don't have to delete anything I've recorded. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. I'll see you back at the PD. My car didn't despawn. Joke, officer. Can I help
Sir,
you?
I asked you to leave the area.
I don't have to leave the area. I wasn't recording the prison. I was recording you and your flashy car that my tax money
Yep.
pays for.
I'm gonna ask you to leave the area, nicely. I don't want to force anything, but if you don't do that,
So
I'm
if-
gonna
if-
arrest
if-
you for gathering
if
intelligence.
you lay hands on me, we're gonna have a problem.
I'm not gonna lay any hands on you. If you're not gonna leave the area, I'm gonna arrest
why do
you
I have to leave
for
the area,
gathering
officer?
for this
I'm
for
not
the
recording the
suspicion
prison,
of
am I?
gathering
I'm not recording the
intelligence
prison, which I'm
and
quite
failure
legally
to
allowed to do.
identify.
I am not recording the prison. I'm recording you. And you said I'm allowed to do that.
Yep,
I'm
you
in a
can do
public
it
place.
as long as I want.
I'm not
I'm
breaking
very
any laws.
photogenic. Yep.
So why would you be threatening me with arrest?
Already told you. Suspicion of gathering
Not
intelligence,
gathering
failure to
intelligence, so
identify,
am I, officer?
failure to
I don't have to
identify.
identify because I haven't committed any crime. You can't.
If you're asked to by a police officer to identify, you have to do that.
So
If you don't do that, this is failure to identify.
if I'm
And
suspected
this
of committing
is
a crime,
a reason to be detained / arrested. If you don't want to get
if I'm
arrested,
suspected of committing a crime,
I suggest you leave the area right now.
I suggest
Thank
you hit the books, officer. Who are you following? Get the fuck out of here.
We're not following you. We're making sure you're leaving the area.
This is why can't I stand here? What's stopping me from standing here? You're just gonna follow me everywhere I go and say I can't stand there because I'm.
No.
I can film from
Get
that.
in your
I've
car
got a big. Have you seen how big this zoom lens is? I can film the penitentiary from over the other side of the hill.
I think I've been clear. Sir, I think I've been clear. Get out of their area or you will get arrested.
You're clearly
Simple
wrong.
as that. Okay.
Fascist.
Go make a complaint then. I don't
Tyrant. Gonna follow me all the way to my car then, are we, officer?
No, I'm going you to out of this area. Because here is still the prison area.
So what happens if I go up on that, see the hill on the other side of the road, Route 68? What happens if I stand up there and record the prison? Is that still illegal by your laws?
Well, as long as you
don't
have any, as long as you don't have any reason to record a prison and any authorization to record a prison, you're not allowed to do so.
I don't need authorization to record a prison. It's a public building.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need to make an accommodation with the police and get an authorization.
Yeah, to record inside the prison on your property, not to record anything you can see from public
inside and outside, as long as you're filming the prison.
So you're saying
you can
if I drive a vehicle
all the way over there.
If I drive a vehicle with a dash cam into the prison property, then I need permission to record.
No.
So what's the difference between that and what I'm doing?
Because you are standing here with an intention to film the prison. If you have a dash cam, you're probably gonna be filming for a fractal of a second, and then park your car and wait for whatever.
Like it's not.
Yeah, you can constantly record, but
it's got like a 512 gig.
Yes, but
SD cabinet. It can record for days.
What I meant is you're not gonna be filming the prison intentionally with your dash cam. You either gonna film it for a fraction of a second.
If I was trying to do this covert, I'd be driving up in a if I was trying to gather intelligence, I'd park a black van with tinted windows here and then stick my zoom lens up to the window. Like I wouldn't be standing on a public road recording the prison.
Well, if you were in your car, it's the same. This guard here.
So you're saying I could drive my car down here and record from my car? This guard has no authority to stop me. He's a security guard.
He's the penitentiary. He's Department of Corrections.
Yeah, he's got. There's no jurisdiction past that line.
His jurisdiction is the prison.
Exactly.
He's
He
he's
came
guarded
up
by
to public property
the law.
to tell me that I can't be here, which is bullshit.
No, this is the prison property on all the way up there
No,
where the
no,
road
no,
ends.
no, it's not. I've checked. And prison property leads up to. It's like 20
Route 68.
20 meters or so away from that fence, up to the guardhouse, up to where. Yep.
Up to Route 68.
See these telegraph poles? Who put them in? Did the prison put them in, or did the county put them in?
What poles?
These big telegraph poles.
Sure, it's even on your map. You can check your map and see that the penitentiary is all this
look at the
area.
map. I looked at the ordnance survey maps.
On Google Maps.
I looked at the
that
GIS
it's still the
maps
penitentiary
as well.
area.
On the GIS maps, it shows that is not. It clearly shows the landmarkings, and yeah, this is not prison property.
It doesn't matter, as long as you're filming the prison. You can think whatever you want. I'm telling you, it's the prison property. But if you don't,
I'll think exactly what the law is, and you just assume what the law is. You just make up the law, why don't you? Fascist. Look at these fascists trying to intimidate me. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I can't believe my car despoiled. Still got his lights going down there, hasn't he? The frick is wrong with these guys? Try and get to our car. Probably isn't down here anymore. And they'll be having a nice little chat with each other. Only leaving because I'm hungry. There's my car. Oh, it's not going to be saved, is it? Well, will it still open? I don't think it will. I'm so far away. Let's quickly... Unlock my vehicle. Let's open my vehicle. sector of water. Car in the parking garage. Nice ball grabs. Grabs. You said government buildings can't be recorded. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that police station is a government building.
Scary. Does Inspector Knickers sell those?
Just as much as a government building as prison.
Okay. And what about restraint and handcuffs and all that good stuff? We all got that too?
Police officer. Big old vest on. The flag's here. Where's that flag? I'm frozen solid like the other one. Don't deal with that. Over here. At least we've got Christmas decorations up at the PD. All our tax money is going towards. Flag. Nice shot, this flag. Oh, there's Officer Tyrant. There he is. Officer, obey my laws. Not actual laws, obey my laws. Is he opening all the kiddies' Christmas presents? Ah, yeah. Prick. Put that on the back. right in these windows. No one's holding any confidential information up to the windows. No loitering. Private property. It is there. Not over here, it's not. Santos. Flag there. Try and get me in the loitering charge next. Obey and serve. Yeah, obey the public. What they do is they want you to obey them. Obey and survive. Vaguely threatening.
There are you again.
Here he is again. Officer Tyrant here again. Can I help you, officer?
Can I help you?
I doubt it.
Excuse me?
I doubt it.
Yeah, as you can see, this is private property and there is no loitering around here.
That is private property. This is a public sidewalk. I'm not loitering.
You're loitering.
I'm recording. Taking video footage. Loitering
You're loitering.
is hanging around without a purpose. I have a purpose.
This is hanging around. What's your purpose then?
I'm recording.
For
personal use. My own use. Whatever I do with this footage.
What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the footage?
I might publish it.
What for?
Someone might buy it off me for stock footage. Guy, when you guys pull up to a random black man and just shoot him for no reason, someone might want some nice pictures of the police station to go with the news story.
Actually, sir, we don't do what you just mentioned. We're a peace officer. We're here to protect and serve and not shoot people.
What I just mentioned.
We're not doing it. We're here to protect and serve. We don't shoot people.
Well, how about you serve me by fucking off?
I'm afraid I'm not gonna do that, sir. I'm gonna stay here until you leave. That's it.
Why do I have to leave them on the public sidewalk?
Because you're loitering, and there is no loitering on this private property.
Is hanging around without intent, and I do have intent. On capturing footage of
Your
this beautiful
intent,
building.
your intent.
Beautiful building.
No, your intent is illegal. So you please leave the area.
I thought you said I was loitering.
You are.
And then you said I've got illegal intent. So you're implying that I have intent. It's just by your laws, the laws that you make up often, by the sounds of it. Like you said, I couldn't record a penitentiary because it's illegal, in quotation marks. And now I'm apparently not allowed to record this police station. for what reason? Here's your backup coming.
It's okay, we'll
Yeah,
take it from here. We can keep
don't
moving.
even look. Yeah, keep walking. See, he knows there's nothing he can do. He knows I'm not committing any crimes.
No,
Why
he
are you
knows
messing
that
with
you're on good hands. That's what he knows.
Who's they?
What?
Whose good hands am I in?
Me and the lovely officer next to me.
Aren't you supposed to protect and serve?
We are.
Why don't you protect and serve then? You're doing nothing here. I'm not breaking any laws.
This is not nothing. This is not nothing, sir.
So what do you think you're achieving? What do you think you're
Sir, I'm
achieving?
gonna ask you to leave the area, or turn off that camera. You can.
Why should I turn the camera off, officer? Why don't you tell the camera why you think I should turn the camera off?
Well, I don't think you should turn the camera. I know you should turn the camera off because you are doing illegal stuff right here.
What illegal stuff am I
Filming,
doing? Like, you can't
filming
just
the
say
back
I'm doing
entrance.
illegal stuff.
Filming the back entrance. You're filming the back entrance of the police department.
Am I on a public sidewalk?
You are, but you're loitering.
I am not loitering. You just said I have intent.
Okay, so as far as we know, you might be planning some scheme against the LSPD. This is the back where we transport prisoners into.
That's what this guy said about me being at the prison. Do you think, like, so if you wanted to protect it and you don't want anyone recording it, put a big wall in front of it. And you asked Trump to put a big wall here. And then no one can
So
see your little gate. Everyone driving past can see this gate.
Right, but not everyone
Again,
is staying like you.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm stood on a public sidewalk, and everything I can see from this public sidewalk, everything
I think
around here, I can record.
I think you don't know what loitering is.
I think
So
I do.
there's a
I think
difference between law and
I-
common sense.
Do you know what loitering is?
Yes, I do.
Tell me the definition of loitering.
I will tell you since you don't know it. Loitering is hanging around an area for too long, with or without a reason. I don't know your reasons, I don't know your intents, but you're filming here and it is not legal.
Loitering, to stand or wait without apparent purpose.
As
Loitering,
far as
to
we know, you
stand and
could be
wait
armed
without
at this very
apparent
moment.
purpose.
You could be working with some terroristic group planning a hit on the LSPD.
I already told you what I'm doing. So again, loitering, to stand or wait without apparent purpose. Have I got a camcorder in my hand?
Yes.
So, is there a purpose for me being here?
So if you would be working with the press, it would have been a different story.
It would have what?
It would have been a different story. You're doing this for personal use, so we don't know how this is going to be used.
I'm
like,
an
if you're
independent.
going to sell this footage to
I'm
some
an independent
groups.
reporter.
Okay, do you have any certifications?
No, nothing I'm willing to show you.
Okay, sir.
Not
We're coming
legally
back to
obliged
that point. We're coming back to that point where you are refusing to identify, and this is illegal as well.
Unless you suspect me of a crime, I have no reason to identify to you. So,
Well, I told you in the penitentiary, and I'm telling you here. I do suspect you are doing some illegal stuff with that recordings. So I'm gonna ask you to turn off that camera.
What do you think I'm?
and leave the area.
I've got two cameras.
Again.
I've got this camera, this big ass camera, and my body cam. Even if I turn off the big ass camera, still got the body cam. Are any of you
And
two
you
gentlemen
don't.
wearing body cams?
Yep. And you cannot
Yep.
stay and loiter. Loitering is.
I'm not loitering. We already said loitering.
You are.
Loitering is staying in the
Staying idle in an area or without any purpose. Or.
no, not or.
You're staying
Okay.
idle here.
No,
And
standing
this is,
around
yes, this is
without
or.
apparent purpose. There's no or. Standing around without
No, there's
apparent
an or.
purpose. There's not an or.
Stand or wait. Okay, the definition of loitering is stand or wait around idly or without apparent purpose.
And am I standing?
Okay, so can you show us some identifications? We're gonna run
No, I
each our
can't.
systems and then.
I have no need to identify. And if I did identify,
Sorry, if you don't
Sir,
identify, I
take you
will.
in for failure to identify to a police officer.
No, unless you suspect me of committing a crime, and that crime is obviously
I
not
do
loitering
suspect.
because I'm not
I
loitering.
do suspect you
have
committing a
purpose.
crime. I do suspect you committing a crime, but
What crime's that?
you're
Tell
doing
me the law that I'm breaking right now.
gathering intelligence.
Is gathering intelligence a crime?
I could straight up come and cuff you forcefully, but I won't do
Is
it.
gathering intelligence a crime?
Yep.
What crime is that? Do you want to check your penal code and tell me what? Here he is again. Do you want to
So
check?
at this moment we have probable cause that you're gathering intelligence
And
for different types of routes.
So what crime is being broken? What law is being broken? What crime is being committed?
Well, at the moment we have no proof that you're gathering evidence. At the moment you're breaking the law of failure to identify to a police officer.
I'm not. I don't have to identify to you. You might want to check your identification laws, because unless you suspect me of committing a crime, or suspect I have reasonable
We are
suspicion.
suspecting you of committing a crime, sir.
What crime? Yeah, I haven't once mentioned what crime you think I'm committing.
We have.
Alright, so I'm gonna read it up to you. So, espionage. Espionage or spying is the act of obtaining secret or confidential information without the permission of the holder of
Right.
the information.
Right, and what secret information am I obtaining?
This is confidential information.
What's confidential information? The back door of your police station is confidential information, is it? Come on now.
Yes, because
it's
because if
people
we
drive
arrest
past it
someone, let me
all the
speak.
time.
Let me speak. If we arrest someone, you cannot take a video of him.
Am I recording? And I can't if it's in a public place. I can literally record
Nope.
you arresting somebody at the point of arrest and continue to record you. Or how do you think they do it on Cops? What do you think they do on Cops?
What?
Are they on the TV show Cops? Are they committing crimes?
Well, that's the problem. You're watching too much TV and movies.
Oh, you're not watching enough, or
It doesn't
not reading
work
your
like
books,
that.
or not-
It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean it doesn't work like that? You're saying that I'm committing espionage. I'm in a high-vis jacket. I'm standing in a public place, recording
Gathering
everything
intelligence.
I can see from a public place. There's nothing wrong with gathering intelligence. Do you have
Sir,
children,
I'm
sir?
starting to lose my patience.
Do you have children?
I'm starting to lose. Yes, I'm starting to
Right,
lose
do
my
you send them
patience.
to school?
Kindergartens.
Right, what did they do at kindergarten? Did they sit there all day and play with Legos? Or did they gather intelligence? Through learning. So all the gathering intelligence is learning.
Well, not when it's
Am I being
confidential,
detained,
sir.
officer?
Yes, you are.
For what purpose?
Gathering confidential intelligence.
What
Sir,
what
I'm gonna ask
confidential
you to.
what confidential intelligence?
I'm gonna
am I-
ask you, sir.
Go on.
I'm gonna ask you to put that camera on the ground Put your hands behind your back.
What for, officer?
Because I'm gonna arrest you right now.
What are you going to arrest me for? For espionage? For video recording a
Yes.
public place? We'll see how this one plays
This is-
out for you.
This is a private place, private property. You can take a video of that sign over here.
I already have, sir. And that
Right.
is
So
indeed
put down that camera.
That is indeed private property. That wall is indeed private property. This sidewalk,
Put
not
your
private
camera
property.
down.
Not private property.
Put your camera down. Put your hands behind your back. Turn away from me.
It's a big gun to pull out of your ass. You're gonna be in big trouble, officer. Then make sure you don't delete any of that footage on my camera, because that'd be disposal of evidence.
I'm gonna take it to our specialists. Don't worry about it. We're gonna see everything that you recorded. We'll decide if to keep it or not. We'll keep it in the evidence locker room
whether
for
you
now.
think you can keep it or not, you can't delete it because it's disposal of evidence, which is a felony. I think you'll find. I think you need to go back into training.
Sir, as for now, you are under arrest for
Did you say
gathering
you was
intelligence from a
assistant chief?
confidential area.
So what part of the penal code is that?
You have the right to remain silent.
Go tell me
Everything
the
you say
title.
can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Go tell me
You have the
the
right to an attorney.
title and penal code.
If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you by the state. Do you understand these rights?
I understand them rights.
Great.
You understand what you're doing right now is illegal?
Well, what I'm doing is legal and lawful.
No, it's
What
not
you
really
were
legal, is
doing
it?
all day, what you were doing all day, it's not legal at all, sir.
But recording from a public place is not legal.
Nope.
I think you find it is.
This is not a public
Think
place.
I was recording from a public place, officer.
You were recording.
From a public place.
Confidential.
I was recording. Yes, indeed, this may be private
From.
property, but I was
But
recording
what
from
were
a
you
public
recording?
place. I
What
was recording
were
the
you
building.
recording? And
I
what
told
building
you that
is it?
already. It's a police station. There's nothing wrong with recording a police station. We already spoke about that in the.
Well, I get enough charges. I get enough charges while you recorded the prison, you recorded the police station, you failed to identify. Do you have any ID on you?
Yep.
Where is it?
Front left pocket. I also have a firearm on my right hip.
Okay, so I'm gonna take your firearm. I'm gonna put it somewhere safe. We're gonna check if it's registered to you, and once you'll get released, we'll give it back to you if it is. If it's not,
I think I'll
you're
be
in big
released
trouble.
pretty soon.
Okay. So,
I think you need to you need to look up the First Amendment and
I know what
check
the
your
First Amendment
constitution
is,
that
sir.
You're supposed to be upholding. You had one job.
Alright, Mr. Dead. Gonna release you from cuffs right now. You're gonna stay here for a while until everything comes clear. There, go stand on that wall over there.
Have a nice day, officer fascist. Officer, can I help you?
Do you want to tell me the real reason you were recording in the penitentiary and in the police station?
I told you, officer, I'm an independent journalist. I was using it for my for whatever I want to use it for.
I couldn't find it in your ID or in your pocket. The ID was. Where is your card?
My reporter card.
Yep.
My wallet. Which is in my car.
Where's your car, sir?
In a parking lot.
Okay, do you have the keys with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so can you hand us the keys?
Sorry?
Can you hand me the keys?
I can. I don't see why I should.
Because
So
we
you can
need
secure
to.
your vehicle?
Yeah, we need to make sure that you are a reporter.
It doesn't
We
matter
need to
whether
get
I'm a
the
reporter
card.
or not, officer. Anyone can. In this day and age, everybody carries a cell phone. Every cell phone has a camera.
Officer, he
But
didn't
not-
say he's a reporter. He said he's a reporter for private use.
I also said I was an independent reporter. I said that the footage
he
was
did
for
mention
private
that.
use.
Yes.
But you failed
what
to
does
show us a card.
I don't need to show you a card.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't have to show. Why do I have to show you a press pass? I was in a public place.
Do you have anything to hide?
What do you think, officer? Do you think I have anything to hide?
I ask you.
Not really.
If you're failing to identify, you might have something to hide.
I've already identified that you have my driving license.
Okay, so can you describe to me how your car looks like?
You
No, I can't.
identified to me right after I arrested you and took that identification card out of your pocket. You failed to identify yourself.
Yeah, I identified myself. As soon as you arrested me and asked me to identify myself, I identified myself. When you unlawfully arrested me, I identified myself. Before then, I wasn't being arrested.
Oh, it was lawfully. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
It wasn't,
I know
sir.
my.
It is a constitutionally
I know.
protected
I know
right.
how to do my job. Don't worry.
Well, it seems that you don't.
Where's your vehicle, sir?
In a private parking lot, locked up.
Is it in the parking lot across the street?
Nope.
So where is it?
You know that right to remain silent bit? I think I might invoke that right now.
Sir, I didn't ask you any incriminating questions. I just asked you where your car is. So we can get that reporter card and
You don't need
probably.
a reporter card, officer. I was in a public place. Like anyone can record in a public place.
You can record in a public place as long as you don't record private properties, especially governmental.
Doesn't matter whether the private and whether the governmental. If you can see them from a public place, you can record them.
Well, for me, you're just gathering intelligence about the place, about the prison, how the guards walk, where the guards walk, their movements, everything. For me, you're just. What if I say I think that you're planning to break to the jail?
It doesn't matter what you think.
You're right. And it's not what you think that me doing unlawfully things and that
Well,
you
I
can
know that this
record.
this is unlawful because I know
You can record.
I can record in anything I can see from a public place.
Well, you're a sovereign citizen then. Huh?
No. Do I sound like a sovereign citizen to you?
Yes, you do. You're failing to identify. You think you know all the laws. You think the laws do not obey on you.
No, I completely comply with all the laws, and all the laws do apply to me. Well, I haven't committed.
So
I
one of the
I
law.
haven't broken any laws.
One of the law. One of the law.
One of the laws.
One. Yeah, one of the laws are. Hold on.
Might want to tell you, officer, he's not going to find my car.
So one of the laws is identifying to a police officer when asked to. You fail to do so.
If you've been arrested or lawfully detained.
If you're asked to.
Nope. If you've been arrested or lawfully detained. Maybe.
If you were a police officer, you could have walked.
If this is an ID state,
Okay.
which is not, then yeah, you're correct. It's not an ID state.
Sir, if you were a police officer, you could, and you saw someone doing suspicious activity, you could go up to him, and for that suspicion, ask for an ID, and he will have to give it to you. You fail to do so. That's a problem.
Well, if you can prove that what he was doing was suspicious, I wasn't doing anything suspicious. I was filming in a public place.
Oh, don't worry about it. The judge will believe that this is a very suspicious thing that you did.
I don't think he will, because I think there was DOH memo put out that says to not harass photographers, journalists in the course of their duties.
Well, it depends.
It doesn't depend.
If you're filming the highway, I don't care.
I can
You're
record
filming
anything
a
I can see
prison.
from a public place.
No. That's not correct, sir. You could record the highway. You could record, I don't know, the street. You could record buses, everything. But you cannot record a police station and a penitentiary.
I think you.
Too bad you do not understand these things.
I think you're highly misinformed. Trying to find a particular memo. Right. Oh, it's a Department of Homeland Security.
Alright, so police officer over there just went to bring a breathalyzer and a tranquilizer.
Not in the
Just to
influence
make
of
sure
anything.
you're not under the influence.
And why would it matter if
What?
I was? Not under the influence of anything. And why would it matter if I was?
Because it is impending your judge. All right.
So it's the DHS rules regarding photography of federal facilities.
Sir, do me a favor and blow in the machine, please. Okay.
You'll find, officer,
Okay.
that the DHS memo, guidance for law enforcement officers encountering individuals' photographs of the exterior of federal buildings, that you can conduct an FI. Do you know what an FI is, officer? Should do. It's your job. It's a field interview. Is warranted. Remember that the photographer has the right to photograph the exterior of federal facilities from publicly accessible spaces, such as streets, sidewalks, parks, and plazas.
Yeah, and what does your memo say about gathering intelligence?
It says, conduct an FI to determine the purpose of taking photographs of the facility and endeavour to ascertain the identity of the individual. Note that such encounters and voluntary contacts, not detentions. A photographer may not be detained unless and until the officer develops reasonable suspicion for a brief Terry stop or probable cause for an arrest.
Which I did. And that's why you're in this cell, sir.
What, you had reasonable suspicion that I'm a spy?
Yes, I did. Yes.
I think we both know that's horseshit.
I don't know. You didn't show me any reporter card until now.
I don't have to.
You didn't wanna.
I don't
You
have
did. You,
to.
okay,
I'm
so
an
it
individual.
means you have something to hide. It means you have something to hide. You failed to identify until you was in this cell right here.
Yeah, after I'd been arrested.
So what should I
and
think? What should I think? What would you think if you were me?
You cannot.
Answer the question. What would you think?
Doesn't matter what I think. What matters is you cannot draw suspicion from my lack of identifying myself when I haven't been arrested or detained.
I'm not gonna argue with you. You can.
Well, you are arguing with me.
You can think what you want.
What I'll do is I'll make sure you get a copy of the DHS memo once it's been released, and you'll see that there's nothing I did was illegal.
So would you mind rolling your sleeve up for me, please?
Yep, there you go.
Thank you. If you're feeling dizzy, let me know. I'll bring you water. You wanna drink something, sir? You want water?
No, I'm alright.
Okay. I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
Let's bring up the DHS memo regarding photography. I'll bring it up on stream. So, individuals taking photographs of the exterior of federal buildings. Observe the individual actions until such time you can conduct a field interview is warranted. Remember that the public has a right to photograph the exterior of federal buildings from publicly accessible faces, streets, such as street sidewalks, parks and plazas. Such an individual taking photographs, identify yourself, conduct an FI to determine the purpose for taking photographs of the facility and endeavour to ascertain the identity of the individual. Note that such encounters are voluntary contacts, not detentions. A photographer may not be detained unless and until the officer develops reasonable suspicion for a brief Terry stop or reasonable cause for an arrest. A field interview does not yield a reasonable belief or criminal behaviour or terrorist reconnaissance activity. The photographer should be permitted to proceed unimpeded. Unless he thinks I was committing terrorist reconnaissance, then there's fuck all we can do. Don't get any other. Oh. Probably should have taken that off me as well, but leave that one. Wait for him to open the gates and then blast them fools. No, we're not going to kill him.
Okay, so while we wait for your test, do you have anything you want to say to me?
Do you think I'm a terrorist, sir?
I don't think that you are a
Do I
terrorist,
look like
sir.
a terrorist? Well, that's about
You don't-
all you could arrest me on. Unless you thought I was doing some sort of terrorist reconnaissance, then that's the only thing you could arrest me for. You've already said that you don't think I was doing terrorist reconnaissance, so why am I under arrest?
Because you were filming the penitentiary and then the back of the police station. I was fairly nice with you back in the penitentiary, and I didn't arrest you over
You
there.
ran me off the property, sir.
And
When I'm completely within
Yes.
my rights to record said property.
Not when I am suspecting that you are gathering intelligence.
For terrorist activity.
I don't know for what activity. It could be terrorist. It could be I don't know. Maybe you have a friend in jail. You wanna break him out.
Well, unless you
And this is not a
classify that as
terrorist
terrorist activity.
This is not a terrorist activity.
Right, well, the
bringing
only
out
thing you could
someone.
arrest me for is if you had suspicion that I was conducting terrorist activity.
Nope.
You might want to check your check the DHS memo. I'm pretty sure it's available to you. Are you reading the DHS memo, sir? Because you should be. I'm gonna take a shit.
Let's give him some privacy.
Oh my god.
Very good. Is it shake dry in here, or do we have toilet roll? I'll just clean my ass on this tap. Oh shit. I was going to glitch through the wall. Done, officers! Done, officers! Done, officers! Officers, I'm done! Oh, it's gonna need to be cut down a bit. You fucking coming back or what? What are you doing, officer? Just banged on the gate.
I just heard a gunshot.
No, it was banged on the railings. You searched me, didn't you? I don't know if I... Seems like you might be a bit on edge. Did you read that DHS memo yet?
Alright, sir, so here's what we're gonna do.
Go on, what we're gonna do, officer?
The camera is gonna stay here with the forensic team of the LSPD.
So have they got
they're gonna check the footage.
have they got a court
They're
order
gonna
for
check
that?
the footage.
Got a court order for that?
What?
Have they got a court order? Pretty sure you haven't had time to get a court order.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's the forensic team.
Yeah,
They'll
well,
handle it.
we'll worry about it when we get to court, shall we? I mean, when I take you to court, not the other way around.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm gonna release you,
Thank you.
but I don't wanna. I'm just kidding. So the camera is gonna stay here. I'm gonna release you until we know everything. We know where you live.
Is that a threat, officer?
No, it's not. Worst
That
case
sounded
scenario,
very
we're gonna
threatening.
get a. I'm sorry about that. We know where you live, and worst case scenario, we're gonna send a. I think subpoena.
Yep, you can quite
To your
happily send
house.
me a subpoena, sir.
Yeah.
And I'll be sending you a subpoena. Or
Yeah,
should I
don't
say
worry
my
about it.
lawyer will be sending you a subpoena.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna check the footage of the camera. If there is nothing that is
Illegal?
seem to be illegal on
Yeah,
it,
which there isn't.
so we're gonna get everything back to you. Don't worry.
I know you are.
So yeah, I'm being nice with you. Don't be so,
I'm being detained
cocky.
against my will, but for no reason. For doing
Well, there is a reason,
First Amendment.
and I could take you to jail right now. But I'm in a good mood, and I'm choosing to release you. And the camera's staying here until we're gonna find out what exactly you recorded. And then we're gonna give it back to you.
Building, and you'll see that, yeah, once you read the DHS memo, you'll see that there's absolutely nothing illegal about it.
Okay, the specialists will take care of it, and will decide if there is something illegal, like guard routes and stuff like that.
We
If you
settled
just
this in, was it 2010? I believe it was 2010.
What was
Get
that?
this piece of paper out of my pocket.
Are you okay?
2010, the memo was.
Yeah.
8 years ago, we settled this in a memo and a court case. Looks like there's going to be another court case. If you could just free me,
All right,
officer,
sir.
and
So
return my firearm.
yes, this is what I'm about to do. I was
I
checking,
appreciate that.
and the firearm is registered to you, so I'm gonna give it back to you as soon as we are gonna take you out from the police station. So, sir, I want you to go and face that wall over there, so I can come into the cell.
You're going to cuff me again.
This is normal procedures. Don't
Watch
get
out, he
excited.
will wash his hands.
It's right.
I'm gonna take you out from the front. These are normal procedures.
As long as you
We're
return
just
my
on,
private property to me and what's your name and badge number again, officer?
As long as it's okay. My name is Deputy Chief Daniel. My badge number is
Deputy Chief.
202.
Somebody made a mistake in their promotional in the promotions, didn't they? So.
It is your right to think so, sir. So, just a second. Here's your gun, sir.
Not being tampered with.
What?
My pistol's not being tampered with.
No, we didn't touch your pistol. It was put in an evidence bag, and I just gave it back to you. We didn't touch your pistol, we just checked if it is registered to you. Sir, you're free to go right now. We'll keep in touch with you. Yep, definitely.
Have a lovely day, sir. Stay out of
You
trouble.
too, sir. That went reasonably smoothly. As I expected, these cops have not been trained on the proper etiquette of treating reporters. But we're going to get harassed now. Normally after you fuck with the police. Fuck you red lights. Get the cocaine for a long ass amount of time.
We found your weakness, and it's right outside